welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly September message for all of the Aquariuses out in the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and spiritual coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Please note that this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Aquarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you know the drill. We are going to do a 9-card draw for you this month. If we need to clarify any cards, we will do so with a separate deck. Let's get shuffling. Angels, archangels, guides, ascendant masters, what information and what insight can you offer Aquarius this month? What information and what insight can you offer Aquarius this month? Wow, you are starting off in a great position here, Aquarius. You are starting off with the 10 of Pentacles. I absolutely love that. This is where you currently are. You are currently standing in the 10 of Pentacles, which means that you could have everything and anything you want, whether it's, you could have it all. That's basically what a 10 of Pentacles basically says. It says you could have it all. I absolutely love that. We're going to get right into it as I continue shuffling and getting more information for you for this month. Oh, wow. People really talking. Yes, really talking. I love this. 3 more cards, please, for Aquarius Spirit. 3 more cards for Aquarius. Where are we with Aquarius? Ooh. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Absolutely love this. This looks really, really, really good for you. I do want to point out that we have 2 7s, so you are going to want to look up the number 77. What I love about the number 7 is that the number 7 is a sacred number, so it truly represents your sacred path. So just want to point that out. So let's get started, Aquarius. So where you currently are, as I mentioned, you are starting out at the 10 of Pentacles. This is a really great spot to be in here, Aquarius, because a 10 of Pentacles is basically you can have everything that you want and that you desire. It is yours for the taking. A 10 of Pentacles really represents not only having the family, but also having the financial stability and security that you are seeking or that you are desiring. And that is currently where you are. You're in a very grateful perspective right now where you really feel that you do have everything that you are wanting and desiring. And that is the type of energy you really want to be in order to bring more of that. Remember that the energy that you give is the energy that you receive. So if you can allow yourself to be in that space where you are grateful, you are so, you feel abundant, you feel prosperous, then you're going to bring more of that into your physical reality. And that is beautiful. So that is where you currently are. Now, what is your theme this month? Right? So your theme this month is the Hanged Man. So what I really feel this represents here for you, Aquarius, is that you need to allow yourself to just surrender to what is. Allow yourself to sort of take a step back. Allow yourself to sort of take a pause where you're at this month and allow yourself to see things from a very different perspective. It's almost like Spirit sort of wants you to see the whole picture and really get an idea of this is what the whole picture looks like. It's almost like it's wanting you to sort of see it from an observer perspective, sort of allowing yourself to see the bigger reasoning behind why certain things have panned out the way that they have or why things are the way that they are, right? And what I love about the Hangman is it's really about you sort of taking a pause, allowing yourself to sort of utilize your intuition. I want to point out here, so notice how you see the head sort of being lightened, right? And so that really signifies your intuition. It really signifies utilizing your intuition to sort of speak to you and guide you. So that is your theme this month. Your theme is really to surrender to the process, surrender to what is, and see the bigger picture, okay? Now, what are you accomplishing this month? you have the Lovers. Now, what I love about this here for you, Aquarius, is that this can represent contracts. This can actually represent divine contracts, either with individuals or specific, specific contracts in the physical reality. What I love about the Lovers is it basically talks a lot about both the abundance and the passion, right? Noticing how you have both the divine feminine and the divine masculine here. And having both of those really truly speaks to recognizing that you are going to be in balance with yourself, and also recognizing that you are going to be connecting to divine source, and sort of connecting to your divine contract here. I do love that because remember, you have the 2 sevens, and sevens truly represent your sacred path. It's a sacred number. It represents you connecting to that sacred path. And the fact that you have the Lovers here, which talks about a sacred contract, a divine contract that has sort of been designed from the, from that divine perspective, I really want to sort of point that out. I really feel that what you're accomplishing here is you're sort of coming into alignment with your own contract. Both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and sort of coming into union with that and allowing yourself to recognize the path that you must take, recognizing that the fruitfulness that you have, the excitement and the joy that you have, and also recognizing that your passions, everything that you are passionate about, everything that you put forth energy into, you are then going to create. So that is going to be what you accomplish this month. Now, what do you need to avoid this month? So here's what we have. We have the Page of Wands here. Now, the Page of Wands really truly represents good news. And I really feel that what you're needing to avoid here is that need to procrastinate. I am going to draw a clarifier for this because I just want to be sure that that there's not any additional information Spirit wants to give me in regards to that. But what I love about the Page of Wands is that it's a new energy. So whatever new communication that you have coming in this month, whether that's in business, whether it's with individuals, whatever it might be here, Aquarius, I don't want you to procrastinate on tuning into your intuition and allowing your intuition to guide you towards a decision. What I really feel this Page of Wands is doing is it's bringing you not only good news, but it's also helping you connect to that which you are passionate about and that which you need to step into for your future. Because this Page of Wands, when I'm looking at it, it is looking towards your future. And what I also want to point out here is that it's going to be important for you to take the lead. So the one thing that you want to avoid this month is procrastinating on that. You don't want to just sit on it. Understand that wand energy is really about taking action. It's that fire, that passion, that desire. So what you really need to avoid is avoid procrastinating on it. I really feel that's the message here. I'm not going to draw a clarifier because I really feel that's the message that they're wanting to deliver to you here. Now, what do you need to embrace here, Aquarius? What you are embracing with this Two of Pentacles is you are embracing the process of doing and balancing both your intuition and your intellect with your emotion. I want to point out here that what I'm really picking up on is that whatever emotions come up this month, whatever you might face emotionally, recognize that it is going to be your responsibility to take the lead and learn how to balance that out so that you could then remember that which you do in the present affects your future. So really keep that in mind. I also want to point out that I really feel that with this Hanged Man that you have here about, your theme being about taking a pause, sort of taking a step back, allowing yourself to surrender to what is and seeing the bigger picture. I really feel that whatever option is presented to you this month, or opportunity, or whatever choice you are having to make here, I really feel that this is about you recognizing that you have to decide how much effort you're going to put into what you are currently doing. Recognizing that the effort that you put into something is really what is going to create that reality for you in the future, okay? But also remember that what you're avoiding here is procrastinating. I want to point out here that when you have so much going on, you tend to get caught up in, in the doing per se, right? Like I feel like sometimes when there's just so much going on, you're just, it's almost like you're in that crux of just constantly like, I just need to get it out of the way. I just need to get it out of the way. I just need to get it out of the way. I want to point out here that what you really need to embrace here is recognize that in the balancing of everything that you are doing, it is also giving you insight. I really want to point that out. Recognize that you have to find that balance between both work and play. But also recognize that when you're in the work, it's about creating that common flow, right? Because when you create that common flow, what's going to happen is you're going to get that insight. Spirit is going to communicate to you through that stuff. So it's almost like that mundane stuff, okay? So that is what you need to embrace. You need to embrace the process. Embrace the process. That's really what I'm hearing. So what is the obstacle you face this month? Now, you have the Three of Swords here, but you have this in reverse. And so what I really feel that this is the obstacle here is really going to be communication in a way. I usually read a Three of Swords as a lot of pain that you might experience. But because this is reverse, I really feel that this is really going to be about a lack of communication. I really feel this is going to be a lack of communication between you and yourself, right? Like and I feel that you're going to be at the end of it because you do have the Lovers that's right above this Three of Swords. And to me, that truly signifies that if you're coming into union with yourself, like your whole aspect of yourself, it's going to be very important that you recognize how you are communicating to yourself and how you are treating yourself, right? Like, are you recognize that whatever discomforts, whatever pain you might have experienced in the past is now coming to an end. So it's important that you create a new story, okay? So that is the obstacle that you will face. Now, what is the support that you have this month, Aquarius? I love this. You have the Ace of Cups. Your support ultimately is a new beginning. Something brand new is going to be entering your life that is going to give you so much joy, so much fulfillment. So really look into what you are currently doing in your present moment. Really examine everything that you are currently focusing on. Is it bringing you joy? Is it truly providing you that sense of fulfillment and desire and want and need to do more of that, right? Because it's so fulfilling and the more of that you focus upon, the more of that you will receive in your present and in your future. What I love about the Ace of Cups is that it's pure enjoyment and fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and it's a new beginning. So that is the support you have. The support is recognizing that Spirit is going to provide you more of that you are passionate about and that which you feel fulfilled about. Okay. Now, what is your action this month? You have the Seven of Wands here. Okay. And what I want to point out here with the Seven of Wands is that this is basically you standing your ground and protecting yourself, fighting for what you truly, truly desire. Recognizing that not everyone is going to support you, not everyone is going to understand why you are doing what you are doing or why you enjoy what you enjoy, but recognize that this is not about anybody else. This is about you here, Aquarius. And what I want to point out is that this is about you protecting your assets, protecting your power, and learning to set boundaries and understanding that you come first, okay? So your action this month is to ultimately stand up for yourself, and do what you are passionate about. Protect that which you have created and do it wholeheartedly, okay? Now, what is the advice and the encouragement that you have? You have the Seven of Pentacles here, okay? Your advice and your encouragement is that as you go through this month and you really examine everything that you're currently doing on a daily basis, you really need to contemplate the amount of energy and effort that you're putting into those things. Really looking, notice how this man here is really looking at each one of these pentacles. And what he's doing is he's contemplating. He's allowing himself to truly examine each one of those. He's looking at all of the hard work that he's put in. And he's really asking himself, is all of this hard work worth this effort? And that's really what I feel your advice and your encouragement is this month. That as you go through this month, recognizing that you are abundant and that you are prosperous and that you could have everything that you desire, and Spirit is showing that to you, it's going to be important for you to remember that you're in control of that which you work on, right? And if you want more of what you are desiring, then you need to put forth more effort into that kind of work. Something that is going to not only spiritually fulfill you, but that connects you to that divine sacred path that you've been put on, right? And it's recognizing that however much work you put into that is really going to show, right? You will reap the rewards of that which you put forth in and that much effort that you put into it. So Aquarius, this is a beautiful, beautiful message. I absolutely love this. It was very straightforward. I do want to draw an additional oracle card to see what additional information Spirit has for you. So let's see. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters. What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius this month? What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius this month? What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius this month? Whoa, that one almost popped out. What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius? Yes. Oh, I love this. Look, this is important here, Aquarius, because you got both a 77 and now you've gotten the 55. So these are two numbers that you are definitely going to want to look up the actual numbers on. As I mentioned earlier, sevens represent a sacred path. It also represents that contemplation, that withdrawal, and it truly represents sticking to that sacred path because it is a sacred number. 55, it's a 5, right? And a 5 truly represents change. It represents that dynamic change that we must feel, and recognizing that whenever change comes forward, it's always for our highest good, okay? So what you got here was number 55, the farther gate, which is a bold step forward. So what I want to point out here, Aquarius, is what I really feel. I am going to read what it says in the book for you here, but what I'm sort of picking up is that you are starting right here at this first threshold, which is at the entrance of this gate, right? Your future is further back beyond here at that other gate. And what Spirit is really asking you here, because this coincides so greatly with everything that we've sort of pinpointed for you already. You know, your theme is to truly allow yourself to see the bigger picture, to recognize that sometimes you need to take a pause and allow your intuition to guide you towards your future, your destined path, that sacred path that you've been destined to reach, right? And what that means is that you must take a step forward and truly align with that sacred path and protect that which you have created and allow yourself to move forward towards that farther gate. All right, so let's see what the book actually has to say about number 55, the farther gate. All right, here we go. The farther gate, the next experience, your legacy, evolving, and a bold step forward. When the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk toward your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust, but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. I absolutely love this because the heart of your reading was the Two of Pentacles, which is what you needed to embrace this month, right? And remember, I said remembering that in the busyness, in the things that you do on a daily basis is going to enlighten you and help you connect to that sacred path of where you are meant to go here, Aquarius. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. A gift of the farther gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It is an invitation to a sacred passage, a new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. Aquarius, I absolutely love this. This truly speaks about everything we've talked about. Remember that you are starting out at the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles really speaks about you having everything that you desire, the family, the home, the riches, the wealth, the abundance, everything that you are desiring is yours for the taking. You simply need to put in the work, right? The Two of Pentacles is about balancing both all of that energy, that which you focus upon, all of the energy that you put into what you are doing helps you see the bigger picture. It helps you recognize and align to that sacred path that you yourself have come to realize that you desire and that you want. And it leads you to your outcome card, which is the 7 of Pentacles, which is about contemplating, recognizing that the more effort that you put into that which you are trying to grow, you will begin to see the rewards of your progress. Recognizing that, are you putting forth enough energy? Are you protecting your assets? Are you protecting that which you are trying to create by standing your ground and doing what you know you need to do in order to have the reality that you are desiring? So Aquarius, that is the message for you. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.